You have corned beef yesterday? Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Happy Wednesday.
Is it Wednesday? I think it's Tuesday.
I think it is too. I was just seeing, I was seeing if you knew.
No, see, here's the thing. So this is what can be confusing because my day starts now.
Mm-hmm.
And most people's their day is kind of getting to be done at this point.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it might be thinking like you're already to Wednesday. Or when I'm
Ah.
doing different days for the weather and I have to like jump
Mm-hmm.
ahead to Wednesday and I'll write Wednesday on tomorrow's stuff, but then it's stuck in my head.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
wait a minute, no, it's not.
Yeah.
I can't put myself in that category or else I'm going to be really sad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No. Well, I'm keeping track this week because Wednesday is Recipes for Seven Life Day.
Right.
So I get to cook tomorrow morning
Yeah.
and have some guests cooking some food. So that's how I know Wednesday's coming. So I knew it was Tuesday. I was really
Hmm.
messing with you. I was
Oh,
messing
I'm
with you.
sure like everyone here also knows that when Wednesday comes. Oh, that's my alarm saying you better get in your seat.
You're late.
It was on snooze. But yeah, no, on Wednesday, everybody looks forward to the email of, hey, there's this or that in the studio. Come and
Oh my
get it.
gosh. Okay, so for those of you that don't know and have not been clued in, Recipes for Seven Life is hosted by myself, but I bring in guests from all over the community. And we cook different dishes. It's a segment that's sponsored by Tops Friendly Markets, and we make some really good dishes. So we
Mm-hmm.
really make good dishes. You know how sometimes you see those cooking shows and you wonder, does it really taste that good? And I've talked to some hosts and they say the food never tasted good. It was just for show.
Oh,
Here, it better taste good
right.
because we put it all out for the whole station. And then I shoot an email. And if you could see the people darting
Mm-hmm.
in here to get the food, yeah,
You don't want to get the leftover pickings. You just
you
you
don't.
want you want to be
You
you
don't.
want to do the picking.
Yeah. You don't. You don't. So yeah, so I'm looking forward. You know what, Marie? We've had a couple of people come on and make gluten free.
Hmm.
But you got to check it out every Tuesday and Thursday in the noon hour. You can catch recipes for Seven Life. And we do a lot of recipes, or go to wkbw.com/Seven Life and you can get all the recipes. There are some gluten free, but I don't eat gluten free. So it's not top of mind for me.
Right.
It's not top of mind, but we do have a lot of great dishes. So tomorrow we're making, I'm not going to give all the details, but a stacked peanut butter and jelly.
Okay.
It gets a little creative.
Okay.
And then I'm making French toast stuffed with mascarpone cheese,
Oh, that sounds delicious.
cast iron shrimp.
Okay.
And then I have a guest coming in to make like a chicken casserole type, but everything you can use like
There's so much.
rotisserie chicken. And so it's going to be breakfast and dinner.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
A little bit of sweet in there. Yeah, you've got all your bases covered.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah. It's fun. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. Um,
We just had French toast actually earlier today. So
no-
putting some mascarpone cheese in there.
yeah, just kind of putting it in the middle
Mm-hmm.
and then dipping it in the egg and then cooking it so that the bread kind
Mm,
of comes together and then the cheese, when you open it up, just kind of gooses out.
like
Hmm.
a grilled cheese French toast.
Kind of.
Nice.
Yeah. And then
I'm
drizzle it with some
liking it.
syrup
Yep. I gotcha.
because you need more sugar.
Oh yeah. Of course.
Because you need more
What
sugar.
is breakfast without sugar?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So with your French toast that y'all made, is it just like the eggs, milk?
Eggs, milk, vanilla. So most of the time I'll put like a little cinnamon and usually some orange zest.
Mm,
Hmm.
I like. You know,
Freshens it up a little bit.
vanilla is something new that I've recently started putting in my French toast. Growing up, it was just eggs and a little bit of milk.
I'm pretty sure that's how I grew up as well. I don't know how it got fancy over the years, but now I really like
Right.
it.
Well, I mean, but you're a baker though.
Yeah.
So you understand the power of vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
You understand how it can
Vanilla
add
is.
to a dish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's quite
So
yummy.
Karmar, hopefully I said your name right. I apologize if I didn't. You can catch recipes for Seven Life every Tuesday and Thursday in the noon hour, and we have different guests, different dishes, all of that. Yeah. Cheryl, I did not make corned beef last night. When I got home, I was exhausted. So I just made a quick, I baked some salmon,
Mm,
but I was talking about corned beef yesterday. Emily and I were talking about corned beef, but you had some, not yesterday, but the day before.
yeah, not yesterday. I think it was Sunday. my days get mixed up. I think it was Sunday that we had my mom made everything.
Mm-hmm.
So they did the corned beef and cabbage, potatoes, all of that jazz.
Yeah.
So I had that on Sunday. My husband went out for an early dinner yesterday while I was working,
Mm-hmm.
and he had a Reuben. So he had his corned beef,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I had sushi vegetable rolls yesterday for
There you
dinner.
go. There you go. Sushi
It was
vegetable rolls are delicious
it was
too.
it was a quick dinner,
Yeah.
kind of popped them in and was on my way.
Yeah. So Alyssa's partner brought us some sushi bake. It's a baked sushi dish, right? But she brought in the good Lord, what's the green, the paper, the sushi, help me
Seaweed?
out. The seaweed. Yes. She brought in the seaweed.
I
And
got
so
you.
I had to wrap it, but it was rice
How cool.
and then salmon and then like some sriracha
Mm.
sauce, and then you just wrapped it in it was so good. So I love sushi too. I'm with you, girl.
Yeah, I like the vegetable kind. We've talked about seafood and stuff. I'm not like big on, the fish stuff.
Hmm.
Some fish I can do. Like I'll do a fish fry. Maybe I can have salmon every once in a while, but usually sushi I just do the vegetable rolls.
Yeah. Well, I can't do the raw. So I'll do
Yeah,
like shrimp
right.
or veggie. Like,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
love the avocado, the cucumber, all that. Yeah.
Mhm.
I can't do my kids love the raw sushi. I can't do it.
Yeah. Hmm.
I can't
No.
do it.
Yeah, I'm not into it either,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
So we're talking about all types of things. We've gone from breakfast to corned beef
Yeah, everything.
to sushi.
Why not?
Linda, you should try vanilla in your French toast. It is amazing. It just
It is
adds.
good.
It just adds to it.
I love it in pancakes.
But I've never done that.
Yeah, very good in pancakes too.
Do you do pancakes from scratch? I do the complete.
I have. I've done most of the time. I just grab the stuff. You add some water in.
Yeah,
'Cause it's
complete.
easy. Yeah,
I do complete.
it's very easy. Natalia actually makes those. She measures out how much dry ingredient, and then she knows where to put it for how much of the water, and she mixes it all up. And
Mhm.
she likes to put the vanilla in too.
Oh, I love it. I love
Yeah,
it.
she has a good time.
We'll be right back. So, do you cook a lot with your daughter?
I'm feeling so tired. Sorry,
Oh,
people.
yeah. Today is one of those
Ooh.
days. It feels like it's raining outside.
I know, and it's beautiful and sunny, and like
Mhm.
I think, like I guess when I went out this morning, it was cold, and then as the day progressed, obviously it's gotten nicer, but I'm still, I don't know, I'm still in like winter hibernation mode or something.
Hmm. I think it'll
Something's
take
going on.
consistent good
Yeah,
weather.
right.
Someone did ask about the weather, but you want to catch that on the other side of the break?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
someone did ask about the weather. We got to talk about Easter decorating. Lori said, I'm tired too. Just finished decorating for Easter. I would love to know how you
Mm.
decorate for Easter, Lori, because we have a really fun one that my aunt created when we were kids. But how do you decorate for Easter? Yeah. Do you?
I do. I kind of things kind of just look springy, and then for Easter there'll be more bunnies or crosses and different things that I'll put out for that season specifically, but more just like
Wait a minute. So you decorate for
flowery.
spring?
Yeah.
What do
Yeah.
you do? I've never heard of spring decorations.
Well, it's just you're taking like all the winter stuff down. Flowers. I just
yeah,
got
yeah.
like a new bouquet of flowers. It was nice
Mhm.
to put a new vase up with flowers in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, just pastel-y stuff, I guess.
Oh, see,
I have
I've never done that. But I will say, when we walked into the grocery store the other day, they had tulips everywhere. And so I
That's
got a
definitely a
couple.
sign of spring.
Yeah, I got a couple of packs of those for our daughter for her birthday and put them in it.
Oh,
It felt good putting it in the vase. You're right.
yeah.
You're
Yeah.
right.
We went to the Trader Joe's, and they have such a good selection of just all different bouquets that you can
They
pick and
do.
put
They
together.
do.
So it was nice. It made me feel like things were coming alive.
So Solara says, Mercedes, Mama Love cooked me fish on Friday, and
Mm,
it was a full on grocery ministry.
nice.
We talked about the fish fries a while ago. I mean, I suck at making them at home, but there are a few great spots, and actually, there's more than a few great spots in Buffalo. Um,
Yeah, for fish fries, sure.
yeah. So Linda says they have Easter wind socks. What's that? Colored egg string lights and other stuff. What's a wind sock? Do you know?
I would think it's like a wind vane, like a, thing that blows in the wind, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Windsock. That's what I would think.
Nice.
That's what that is.
Nice. It wasn't my birthday, Cheryl. It was my daughter's. But thank you.
And Beauvais' daughter. She was
Yes.
Pi Day.
Yes.
So then when was your daughter's?
The
So that was
16th.
3/14. Oh,
Yep.
hello.
Welcome back to Studio 7. We have really good conversations during the breaks, and we're talking about birthdays because we were talking about decorating for spring and the flowers and everything kind of coming to life.
Yeah, getting excited for it.
Yeah, I didn't know people decorated for spring.
Yeah, it kind of made, we were talking about this earlier, like what to talk about today. And since it was, we hit those first 70s of the season. I mean, yes, it's still winter. We've got, 2 days before we hit spring, although it will then feel like winter again, but let's
Yeah.
not get ahead of ourselves. But when it hits those 70-degree days, what do you guys do? Like, what is the first thing like that
The first few,
that you that
I'm
you
cleaning.
just have to do,
I'm
right?
cleaning.
Isn't it?
Is it the same for you?
It is.
Like windows open,
Yes.
doors open,
Yes.
just cleaning.
Yes.
Yeah.
All the windows opened. I started to go on the outside of the windows and wipe them all down. It's like, oh, there's so much winter on these things. So I had to like wipe them all down.
My kids
Open the windows.
hide from me. Growing up, did your parents make you go as far as cleaning, as far as washing walls for cleaning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They avoid me like the plague.
Washing walls.
Yeah.
Window, new drapes go up. I had to iron all the new drapes. The different.
Mm-hmm.
You have your thick winter ones, and then you've got your light summery or spring spring ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was tasked with always ironing them.
Oh, nice. I mean, we did the wall washing. I still smell the bleach
Mm-hmm.
from
Pledge.
I still smell it. Well, Pledge was all over any wood.
Everything. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then the bleach was the walls. Like they would mix a couple. Those concoctions. We should have been passed out.
I
Somewhere.
know.
We should have been passed out somewhere.
If it didn't smell like a chemical, it wasn't clean back then.
But then coming up on Easter, I know some folks are talking about their decorations and stuff. There's a tradition that my late aunt started with the Easter egg table.
Okay.
So I'm really looking forward to that, but I know Easter's kind of late this year, so I'm trying to push it back because it just fills our whole table.
So what is an Easter egg table? What
You
does that
take
look like?
The grass
Okay.
that you buy at the store, and you fill the whole table with grass.
Okay.
And my aunt used to buy the big bunnies. Remember the big chocolate? I mean, they're still out.
Oh yeah.
Hollow bunnies. Every kid in the house had a bunny, so she would set it up in the middle of the table. And then we would boil eggs. The eggs didn't last that long, and eggs are expensive right now. So we're going to have to
Right.
find another. The kids aren't getting any eggs this year.
Styrofoam eggs.
Yes, no eggs. But we would color them, and then she would place them all over in the grass,
Oh, how cute.
dump Skittles, chocolates, everything. So we would just kind of walk by and steal a jelly bean every time we went by the table.
Ah.
And it's funny because when I put it out, the kids think that that they think they're sneaking, but I know they're going to eat it all month.
Right. Right.
And they just kind of walk by and sneak, but it's a full table, like the whole dining room table. But then there's grass everywhere for the
I was
next
going
like
to
6
say,
months. Yeah,
where do you find the grass when
Yeah.
it's all
It's
over the table
everywhere. It's everywhere.
for the several weeks leading to Easter?
Yeah, but it's so much fun because we do it together. Everybody picks their favorite candy. Oh, Lori says paint rocks. They'll look like eggs. That's a good idea. We're gonna have some lumpy eggs this year. I think that's
Kids
a great
try
idea.
to eat them.
I
Something's
think- yeah.
wrong with this rock or egg.
Yeah. Hey, people are coloring large marshmallows. I like that.
Instead of eggs. See, I like hard-boiled eggs. So
Me
I'll
too.
I'll still color those and still eat them.
Yeah. I mean, we used to love it. We used to walk by and then go, crack the egg. And
Mhm.
we used to just have a great time with it. And I've done it every year since my kids have been babies. I don't
Now-
think there's.
I know that chocolate has gotten way more expensive,
Hmm.
but I mean, these really big Easter bunny chocolates,
Mhm.
they're hundreds of dollars.
They are. And you know what? My
It
kids,
is crazy.
all these years, they've never eaten one. So this year I might forego the chocolate bunnies
Yeah.
and just get like little chocolate something just because it's super expensive, and they never eat it. So it would just be for show. I'm not doing it this
I
year.
couldn't believe it.
Mm-mm.
I think it was last year or the year before I walked in, and like this was huge. There's no reason for me to buy a bunny this big, but it was like this, and it
Oh
was like
yeah.
200
Mm-mm.
something
Mm-mm.
dollars.
That's a solid chocolate bunny. That's not a hollow. My aunt bought the hollow
I
ones.
think it was still hollow.
Ugh,
I
there's
mean,
no
the
way.
ears and the feet probably weren't, but that belly was hollow. I would think.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So
Oh.
besides cleaning, is there anything you do the first couple of days when it's 70?
Well, it's still cleaning. I cleaned my car. I got all the salt off of the door,
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
mats and stuff. Like I need that to happen like as soon as my hands won't freeze trying to like get
Yeah.
everything off of it. So that still has to do with cleaning, but yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely have to like unwinterize my car
Yeah.
is what I do one of those first warm days.
No, I don't really touch the car. James is like, you just stay away from me.
Yeah.
Because he likes every Sunday he does both of our cars, and he just
Oh, yeah,
that's
no, I
just his
have
thing.
gratification in doing it.
Yeah.
Like it's like, it's clean.
Yeah.
This is great.
I just give him something to clean.
I
That's
also
my
like
job.
being outside. Like I try to
Yeah.
do as much as I can outside when it gets warm out.
I call my dad
First
to
gets
do
warm
that.
out. Well,
To do it
no.
with me because I kill everything I touch as far as plants.
Yeah, I have. Well, definitely we don't do any of that just yet.
Yeah.
You can't do any planting outside, but you know, getting the patio furniture like ours, we don't have a like a shed outside, so everything's kind of bungee corded
Mhm.
underneath tarps and stuff.
Mhm.
So I took that off. Like I think that it's still kind of soon, but I just wanted to get everything out to breathe.
It's true. It's true. So Nancy says hang sheets out and they smell so good.
Oh
I wish
yeah.
I could
Oh, my
still hang my
goodness.
sheets. I'm probably dating myself with the people be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you said. I absolutely love the smell.
Oh yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
fantastic. My mom will still do that. I even have like the clips for it, and I don't know why. I don't have I don't have a string in the backyard
Mhm.
to do it,
Mhm.
but I've got the
The
clips,
clips.
whatever they're called, hanging clips. Or
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
the wooden ones.
Make a fresh apple pie and set it by the window.
I don't have a good sill. I don't have like a wide enough sill for
hmm
on a window.
hmm Alyssa saying we have to go.
Oh no.
We'll be right back.
Clothespins, that's what it's
Yes.
called. Thanks, Nancy. Linda. I'm like the wooden things, those wooden pins.
So Nancy, I'm with your daughter. She said my daughter does not have a green thumb either. Her garden is plastic flowers and plants. I don't know why my dad, and I'm sure he got it from my grandmother. Anything he touches, he just brings it more life.
Yeah, my grandmother's that way too.
Yeah.
I mean, she has thought some of her plants are dead. She knows that they're not dead somehow. She's like, it just looks like it's dead, and then all of a sudden I'll just stick it back outside and it just grows. I'm like,
Oh,
well,
see.
Graham,
See, I don't have it at all. My dad is like, just bring it. I've given him plants, and like, Dad, bring it back to life, and then he'll bring it back, and then 3 weeks later, I'm like, Dad, come back and get this plant. I did it.
speaking
Recently.
of which, I've been trying to keep these ferns alive through the winter. I put them outside on those nice days.
hmm
I forgot about them. They're probably dead now because I'm sure there's been frost
Yeah.
on them. Oh no. That's
Well,
so sad.
I don't even know what a fern is.
Well, it was a half dead fern, so it didn't look the way it should have either. But I was trying. I was trying to be cheap so I didn't have to buy new ferns
Mhm.
for my spring or summer, patio.
Yeah.
But
I love a good fresh dozen flowers to put in the house, but keeping things alive, I guess they last however long they last.
yeah.
Do you get more energy during the spring?
I mean, I want to have more energy. I think
Mhm.
I think I feel like I can do more, but I'm still like I'm tired right now. Like, why am I
Mhm.
tired?
Well, but we're still transitioning though. Like we're still in winter fog, I think.
But here's the thing too. Like, okay, so we're gonna be in the 70s tomorrow. And then when spring hits on Thursday, there'll be rain in the morning and then there'll be snow in the afternoon.
I don't even want to talk to you anymore.
I know.
I'm done talking to you.
know.
Someone Grace said ferns are extremely hard to grow inside.
Right. I wasn't trying to grow them. I was trying to keep them
Alive.
alive because I didn't like I couldn't throw them out in
Mhm.
the fall. I'm like, well, let me just bring them inside. I put a humidifier by them. I'm like, you can
Talk to them. You
please
can
keep
do
growing.
it.
I
Yeah.
do, but a few a few branches stayed with me and many others just are gone. So sad.
Well, if
But
you
I
don't
tried.
if you don't want them anymore, bring them to me because they won't last long. I don't know what it is. They don't like my voice or something. I don't know what it is. Oh, we're coming back.
Mhm.
Welcome back to Studio 7. So while we're talking about spring cleaning, what about hoarding, spring hoarding? Do you have a problem letting go of things?
I do.
Yeah? How bad
Mhm.
is it?
It's that I think I'm borderline
Mm-hmm.
because I can let go of stuff, but I can always find a use for things too. Like
That's
if
what
I
hoarders say.
yeah. If I could just organize well enough, it wouldn't be hoarding. I'd be able to use things for, various occasions. But I like to do a lot of I like parties and themes and that type of stuff. And then what? I always have to go to the store and buy new things because I throw everything
No,
else
you're buying
out.
something you probably didn't have.
Mm.
I love the stare.
But
I
but
love the
then
stare.
you can't get rid of it because now you have it. Like I've got a ton of trays. I've got black trays, I've got blue trays, I've got purple trays for whatever the season. Maybe the purple's for Easter now. So I'll repurpose them. I just have to have it organized enough so I can find it all to use it.
Look, Cheryl gets me. Look. Who is it? Connie says she's a hoarder of Bill stuff. That's a good thing to hoard, right? What about Linda? She's housing unused yarn.
There's always a use for something,
Okay, no, it's not true. You know what? My family hates it because I will throw everything away. I'm like, I
Yeah.
I want to be a minimalist today, and I'll just throw everything out.
Yeah. My sister is like that, and my husband's like that. I was just
Yeah.
with my sister the other day. We were doing some spring cleaning, and she's like, toss it, toss it, I go, well, but that could be used for what? She goes, no, you don't. We don't
You
need it.
don't
Toss it.
use
I'm
it.
like, oh, God.
You
Okay.
don't use it.
Fine.
My husband keeps everything, and then one of the twins keeps everything. Like, I'm not lying. I found from when COVID first hit, we had a big box from working with a nonprofit of probably 50 hand sanitizer, small bottles.
Yes.
I walked in her room a couple months ago, and Brooklyn had 30 of those bottles in a box. And I'm like, Brooklyn, we were throwing all this stuff out. Why did you still? Well, one day we're gonna use it. And I was like, oh
Hmm.
no, my kid.
Yeah. It might like skip generations or whatever. Because my mom was saying, she goes, but she feels as though because she was raised without a lot,
Mm-hmm.
that as she got older and she was able to accumulate things and she bought different things, or if people
Mm-hmm.
gave things to her, she would hold on to them because she didn't have a lot growing up.
Yeah.
I just must have inherited her hoarding this because I could see where she's coming from. She's like, but
Yeah.
I need to go through this, and but look at these old Valentine's Day cards that I have from, when your sisters were 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, they're like 30s now.
Nope. Nope. Now, Marie says, or Mary, I'm sorry, says she hoards shoes. I will say, if you give me Chuck Taylors, I will never throw them out. Those are the only shoe that I will never get rid of.
Yeah, I mean, but there are shoes that, that don't really stand the test of time either. If there's like Velcro on them, that will go.
Yeah,
Or
yeah, yeah.
sometimes just
Yeah.
shoes just fall apart. Like
Yeah.
sometimes they just gotta go.
Yeah.
You know.
I can get rid of anything though.
So
I can get rid of I can throw anything out.
yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
I want to say I can.
Nope.
I really need to.
Nope.
Like I look at stuff and I just get overwhelmed.
Well, that's why I throw it
Well,
out.
and here's the thing too, like all of it, but like
I get
all of
overwhelmed and
the
I throw it out.
stuffed animals and things like
Yeah.
that that Natalia has had accumulated,
Mhm.
you can't even donate that stuff. No one will take them. So then it's like that
So
is
you're gonna
just
keep
so
it?
sad. I know, but it's just sad that you have
I
to
don't
throw
believe
them
you.
out.
I don't believe you because the way you said it, I don't believe you.
Well, I still
They're
have them,
somewhere.
and
Yeah.
she's almost.
I'm there somewhere.
They're underneath the stairs in the basement
Oh my
in
gosh.
totes. I just can't. I don't know. Like I just feel
Ooh,
bad.
Nancy's helping you out here. Use the platters and regift them with cookies and such. But she doesn't want to give them away, Nancy.
Yeah, because then, next Christmas, then you have these. Where do you put the cookies? You got to go buy a new platter. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Go buy the new platter. Give the platters away. Say it with me. I will give them away.
I can't. I will learn. I will learn your way. At
Laureen,
some point,
she says donate, but Autumn said she can't donate because it's past
No.
that part. It's
Yeah,
past
no,
that.
no. No. Stuffed animals they won't take.
Mm-hmm. But the platters, they will.
Yes, I'm sure there are lots of things that I can
Yeah.
donate.
Yeah.
I just have to get to donating them all.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
I
if you're-
will.
But you
It
like
has to
entertaining
happen.
too. So I can see how your mind
Yeah.
can say, wait a minute, I can use this for this or that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in my family dreads leaving me alone in the house too long because they will come back and there will be big black bags full of those contractor bags
Yeah.
and they will have no clue what's in them.
Yeah.
Because I have to throw it
You're
out when
my
they leave.
sister.
Yeah. When they
Yeah.
leave, I just go at it.
Yeah.
It's too much.
I get it. My husband will do that too. He's like, you have no idea what I just threw out. I'm like, please just don't let me know.
Out of sight, out of mind. On that note, get ready for spring cleaning, folks. Thanks for watching.